First place I want to shoot is right here in the Friedrichstraße. I don't really know on which side is the exit I want to shoot, but I think it's there. So I gotta go down and go there with the next elevator. I came to Berlin with my new camera, the Sony A7R. I've tested it in my hometown of Satu Mare, but yeah, I don't really have that many subjects to photo there, so I chose Berlin as my city of choice for the inauguration of this camera. So today I already have a plan for what I want to shoot. This is our little list of places. The weather is miserable, but as you saw in my previous video from Vienna, there I mentioned the fact that for fine art images that I'm looking for, in the majority of cases, I love this kind of weather because we don't really have reflections and whatnot. Hi, brother. Let's see. Hi, brother. So I'm going on the other side of this building. Not a bad image in itself, but not a really interesting one. Not that interesting, honestly. Let's take off our list the Friedrichstraße. We take off our list the Ernst, and now we're gonna go to another building that is right ahead. So in the moment we are in Berlin Mitte, and it's 3 degrees outside, so it's a bit cold. We are 220 meters away from this next location. From here we're going to the Bode Museum, and we're going to the Berliner Dome as well, and then we are going to go to the public library to take an inside shot. For those who are thinking about coming to Berlin, I highly recommend it. It's a very nice and vibrant city. So for this location, probably I'm gonna sit on the ground. So again, this 14mm lens is great and all, but sometimes I feel that I need something extra. I don't know, a 10mm or something like that. So we're taking the next on the right to reach the Bode Museum. What up, brother? When I imagined coming here, I imagined that I'm gonna take a nice shot with the sun rising behind the building and whatnot, but the weather doesn't really permit that. So let's take this shot here. Probably I'm gonna do a manual reflection here in the water. I want the TV tower in the middle of the shot, so my main focus is the Bode Museum, but I want that TV tower in the middle between the trees and the museum. Let's try a 200. Let's try 250. think that's good. Hi, brother. So, I'm cutting off the ISO. Shutter speed 160. So my main focus area is the Berliner Dome. So 3, 2, 1, shoot. I'm going ultra wide now. Hi there.
Hi.
Let's see if we can get a nice shot of the bridge, the TV tower. 3, 2, 1. I like the idea of the bridge. I like the idea of the TV tower in the background. But I don't know, something is missing from this composition. I don't know what. If you ever come to Germany, you want to drink a nice beer, try that Berliner Kindle. It's the Berliner Candle. It's a very, very good beer. It's one of my favorite beers in Germany. Probably today we're gonna go and have a little traditional meal here in Berlin. And we're gonna have a currywurst with one of those beers. So I never used zebras up until now. So the weather conditions are really, really bad. It's not really working in our favor. Good. I'm looking around for some leading lines, something that can look nice in a photo. Next shot is really tricky because I like this idea, but I don't like this in the middle. We're gonna go with ISO maximum of 500. We're gonna up the speed to 100 f2.8. Let's see. Good. We've done this. Zurückbleiben bitte.
So this is the museum metro station, a very beautiful metro station. Probably I should take out the tripod. Just for a few seconds shot. Well, despite the fact that we tried, doesn't mean that it's good. We are going to prep for the next metro. 2 minutes on this side. So this will be the shot I'm looking for.
Zurückbleiben bitte.
Bitte. Stable.
Our next shot is from here. You gotta wait for the next metro. Honestly, I like those white ornaments, so I'm looking just for a place that we can. So I think I'm gonna pull out the tripod now, and you'll see why. Zurückbleiben bitte. So the idea is simple. 4-second F22. No, let's try an F18. Come on, friend. Come on. Come on. That's it. I think. I'm not sure, but I think I nailed it. Not a bad shot. So, F18, 4 seconds. I'm trying to go right against the glass. Something like that. So, I'm going away from there. Good?
Zurückbleiben bitte.
Also die kommen in 8 Minuten, ich stehe jetzt Mohrenstraße. Bis da wieder kriegen. Ja? Danke. Na, die Person, die das gefunden hat in der U-Bahn, die da jetzt zum 9 Minuten. Und dann müssen wir da noch aufnehmen.
Nach Bode.
Zurückbleiben bitte.
Interesting station this.
Zurückbleiben bitte.
The Bundestag. So let's try a handheld. I did an award-winning photo last year here. So I went there and took a shot, a symmetrical shot of that part of the building. Probably I'm gonna take it again this year, or let's say rather tomorrow. Let's get a view of Berlin from here. So there's the Brandenburg Gate. When we finish up here, we're gonna go there. We're gonna take a shot of the Brandenburg Gate. That is the Sony Center, and that is the Potsdamer Platz. Probably after we're done there at the Brandenburger Tor, we're going to the Potsdamer Platz, and we're gonna take a few photos there too. The fact that I'm going up here, that doesn't really mean that I will get good shots. Let's try something like this. Let's see. What can we get out of this one? It's getting empty. So let's see. This wouldn't be a bad shot. What do they say about that? But let's try something else. There is the line here, so let's try and frame it somewhat like this. So if needed, I will bump up the ISO to 1000 just to give me just a bit of more speed. Let's see. Well,
I don't know what we will do with this image, but that was quick. Let's take out the tripod. So I want to do some long exposures here. I want to get all the light trails possible from cars coming and going. So I'm gonna pop out the tripod. I don't really like the fact that that lamp post is not on because it ruins the symmetry. I need to set up my interval shooting because I don't really have that set up. Just a second. So interval shooting on. I think this is the height. This is what I want to get out of it. I don't know if 30 seconds is too much. Focus on the Brandenburg Gate and let's go. So I think the camera is taking its last shot right now. Yes, shooting ended. So we took 50 shots. Let's see what we got. Yeah, this will be, except this. It was a bus that went in the frame. I don't want large objects getting in the frame because that disrupt the image, but these images are top quality. So let's see one from down here. How would it look? Something like this. Not bad. Not bad at all. With all this being said, my work is done at the Postfuhramt. So I'm waiting for the metro to come from this side. all these shots taken, I'll call it a day. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Hit the like button and subscribe.
Zurückbleiben bitte.